Welcome back to Satisfactory. Let's continue. Okay, so what was I doing last time? I think I was making sure that that all the belts were marked II that needed to be. There we are. Well, there's a big one right over there that needs to be upgraded. I still don't have enough. Right, I will be so glad when I don't have to do that anymore. Great, so let's upgrade this. And then upgrade that. And then the lift. And then this lift. Which I am out of reinforced iron plates again. They just don't last very long, do they? Got it. Alright, so let's grab some more plates. At 21. Alright. Lift Mark II. Wait. Yep. Upgrade that. All right, I think that's enough of that. It seems to be done. There's one thing I want to fix before moving on to the next phase. And that's something that I didn't quite get right over here. This makes screws. Because this uses 15, this uses 30. Oh gosh, there's a lizard doggo in my base. That's so weird. What's he doing here? 15, 30. And then this one over here uses 30. But down here, we're only taking in 15. So really, this only needs 15, which means that if I do this right, I can swap the plate one with the rod one, like that. Then I'm going to have to also swap the contents. There we go. So what that did was it put the one that requires 30 on the end here, and then this one requires 15, and this one here also requires 15, which means that I can get rid of one of these smelters entirely. I'm going to have to back this smelter up a little bit. I'm going to have to put a splitter right here. And then a Mark I belt goes here. And then, oh, it's so funny. He's not even tame and he's just hanging out. Yeah, oh wow. That's weird. Yeah, he's very, very shy. He's like, get away, I don't know you. All right, so the smelter actually goes, hang on. Where's the smelter? Smelter goes here. And then over here. So that requires 30. And and this is going to be iron agates. That requires 30 as well. So that means we can just give it a splitter. Put a Mark II belt coming out of this miner because we want to get as much ore as we can from it. And then I'm going to put a Mark I belt coming out of here to remind me that we've got a full 60 that we can take advantage of from there. Then we'll take the other one from here all the way over here. And that should, let's see, I'll hook this up. Oh, no power. Of course. It'd be nice if I hooked up the power. So we got 120 coming out of here, and then that's going into this, where we take off 30 for half of that goes to these rods, and the other half goes into these rods here. And these rods get put into making screws, and these ones just get stored. So that's 60, and the other 60 are available for further construction from here, which we're going to need because honestly, I'm using all the iron from this area, and there's not any more iron for a long ways. It's like way far away, so we want to make sure we make absolute best use of the iron available until we get miner 2s. Miner Mark 2s will double it, which would be great, but that's not for a long time. So now that we've got, let me see, we have iron plates being made, and we have screws being made. So if we take iron plates and screws, then we can put them together to make reinforced iron plates, which is going to be very, very interesting. 20 per minute. So keep in mind, 20 times 9, that's, oh yeah, what, 180? So that's more than a Mark II belt. So that's that's a Mark II belt plus a Mark I belt. And these got to be delivered down a level to these. Or up. I mean, it looks like I might actually have to build up because I'm going to run into, I'm going to run into those rocks, and I don't want to do that. So let's do that. Over here, these are even harder. These are harder to maintain because it's 40 per minute, which means that it's going to fill, 3 of these constructors are going to fill a Mark II belt. Yeah. So we're going to get the mergers out. Get the mergers. And the mergers are going to come to the left. Oh wait, you know what? I got an idea. So we'll have the mergers go to the right. We'll put them right here. And then we'll put Mark 1 belts into them. Like that. From 3 different directions. And then we'll have, so that's 40, 80, 120. And they come in here, and that's going to go out here. So, yeah, that's just going to be the Mark II coming out. Right, so then we have to have the next merger goes in front of this one. There we are. So these are 120. That's 120. This is 120. And then we have the last set. The heck is that sound? Is that the balloon creature, maybe? I wonder where it is. And then these screws come out here. That's another 120. So, yeah, see, I would keep going, but if not for this rock here, because what's going to happen is it's going to go right into the rock, and I need this space to build on. So I'm going to actually send them up instead. Maybe I should see what's well, first of all, let's check up on the power, because things seem a lot quieter than they were. So yeah, we're only using 50 megawatts. So that's very nice. All the machines seem to be full. The next milestone, we're going to do... we might as well do both of these, although I don't want to handcraft 50 rotors just yet. So let's do the awesome sink. This is an interesting game mechanic. 400 concrete, 500 wire, right? So we'll put the wire in. And 200 plates. There we go. All right. We're going to hit this button, and that'll give us the awesome sink and the awesome shop.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as Awesome. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the awesome resource sink will grant Fixit coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the awesome shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So what that means basically is that you can dump your excess stuff into this gigantic crusher that grinds it up and makes it disappear. And in exchange, you get coupons that you can spend on usually cosmetic, but a lot of times functional peripherals for the game that you can't unlock through any other means. So it's an interesting concept, because in this game, there's actually quite a few different ways to unlock content. And the awesome sink is just amazing because it lets you do that. And the way it works is that everything in the game, including like ore, all the way up to supercomputers or beyond, is worth a certain amount of points. And when you destroy it in the awesome sink, those points go towards your goal to getting the next coupon. Now, in the beginning, a coupon is pretty cheap. It's like 1,000 points. But when you have already received a number of coupons, each coupon that you get is generally exponentially more expensive than the previous coupon, which means that once you've had, like 50, 100 coupons, you're talking hundreds of thousands of points to unlock the next coupon. It gets ridiculous, which scales quite nicely with the game because your resources will go way up. Now, generally speaking, if you take materials worth a certain number of points and you add them up, like let's say that you, for example, you know how in order to make reinforced iron plate, you need 6 iron plates and 12 screws. Well, if you take 6 iron plates and 12 screws and you feed them into the awesome sink, you're going to get a certain number of points for the sum total of those resources. But if you use those resources to craft a more complex part, which is to say the reinforced iron plate in this example, and then you put that into the awesome sink, you're going to get a whole lot more points. So it's always, always, always better to craft complex things and then sink those for points rather than sinking your raw materials. You never want to sink your raw materials unless you just don't have any other use for them, which is pretty rare. And the other thing to keep in mind is that resources in this game are infinite, meaning that this node, each one of these mining nodes, is producing currently 120 iron ore per minute, up to that amount. And it will produce that much forever. It will never run out. So what you can do is, like, you can put an awesome sink up and sink your excess that you're not using, and you're not actually wasting anything. So I'm going to demonstrate that right now by awesome sink. So we have enough materials to make the awesome sink. So let's go do it. Now, you remember how I said I have 60 extra iron per minute, right? Well, let's make an awesome sink. And they are big. Why is it saying that it's... Yellow means that it's clipping with something slightly. I'm not sure what it would be clipping with, though, but whatever. We'll put it... I think it fits here. It doesn't... Oh, it's clipping with this belt. That's what's happening. All right, fine. We can move it over. Doesn't look like it's clipping with that belt now, but... All right. Well, here we are. By the way, well, we're kind of hovering over this really long drop. So this is the awesome sink. It's a gigantic crusher. And all sinks final. No refunds or exchanges. Yeah, once you put something in here, it's gone forever. So there's 2 different kinds of points per minute that scale that this will do. It does standard points and DNA points. So if you're using like creatures that you've killed and you've crafted their protein into DNA capsules, you can feed those into the awesome sink as well, and it'll use those up, and it'll grant you coupons for those, and they get expensive at a different rate than the standard points. So let's take so you can't actually drop anything into it directly. You have to put it in through the conveyor belt, which means we're going to take this belt right here and we're going to throw it in. I want you to watch very carefully as these pieces of iron ore get consumed in the awesome sink. Oh, it says no power, of course. All All right, let's give it power. So, there we go. Standard points until the next coupon. Notice that it starts at 500. So the first coupon costs 500 points. And each one of these pieces of iron ore is 1 point. Okay. So after 500 pieces of iron ore, you get a coupon. And then maybe it's 1,000 points for the next one. So this is about as slow as you can go right here, because ore is worth 1 point. And it's almost not even worth doing this, but you know, it's good practice. Oh, that's interesting. Look what these are doing. I wonder why they're doing that. That's very curious. Anyhow, it's a good practice to take whatever resources you're not using, and rather than just processing everything else slower, you are, you know, just recycling it. The downside is that your machines will run constantly, which means that your power never has a chance to rest. But that's okay in this case. It's just the miner. So let's see how we're doing for leaves and their biomass. Oh gosh, you know what? It's time to get more trees. It's time to get more trees. So I'm gonna go and get keep an eye out for some power slugs as well, because they're all over the place, and it's always nice to grab them. Oh, there's one. There's one. Oh, I'm under attack. Again. Oh, there's two of them. Man, they're quick. All right, cool. All right, that's good to get rid of. All right, there's a power slug up there. Let's grab him. All right, that should be enough to last a while. Although it's always nice to get a little bit extra. There's a power slug up there. I can see it. Ooh, there's something else as well. I think that's one of those gas pedals. Let's see. How hard would this be? Yep. Okay. Oh, I got out just in time. Yeah. That's poisonous gas. You don't want to mess with that. All right, let's get back before the factory shuts down. Great. So let's go to the MAM, and we'll give it well, this wants an alien DNA capsule, which I can't make yet. Can I make that? I don't know. Alien DNA capsule. Hog protein. I can't. It's not even on the list. Wait. What's it? Oh, that's the reward you get. So you need 5 of the protein, and then you get that. Okay. That's cool. And I need a power shard. I can make one power, no, I can make 2 power shards from the power slugs that I've got. And then I take one of them and I give it up for the research of overclocking. Oops.
Overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output speed. Underclocking is also possible. Note, power consumption of overclocked buildings increases exponentially.
That's right. You got to be careful when you use it. So I'll demonstrate. So let's say that I want to make, this is outputting 10 iron rods per minute, right? And the screws use, oh no, wait, 15. It's outputting 15. And if this is using 10 of them to make 40 screws. But if I put a power shard into it, like this, I can overclock it, and I can actually get that 15 per minute to make 60 screws per minute from one machine, which is fantastic. As a consequence, it's using my power shard, and it's using 6.8 megawatts, whereas before it uses 4 megawatts. So for 50% greater speed, 50% more power would be 6. But it doesn't use 6, it uses 6.8. So it uses the more power to get the more speed, but then it uses even more than that. So your efficiency does go down with these. But a lot of times it's worth doing. So if you don't want like I know I'm only using 10, so why would I produce 15? So let's underclock so that we get 10. All right, so now we're underclocking, which makes the machine much more efficient. And since it's only using 10 iron ingots per minute now, I can probably underclock this as well. I don't really only need 25 per minute, and so forth. You can do that if you really want to micromanage your power usage. It's pretty cool. So now we have a rather difficult phase. We have to make a whole lot more reinforced iron plates. All right, that should be about enough. Hey, can I make this guy fall off the... Oh, that's odd. Anyway. So here's the challenge that I have to figure out. I've got to build... I've got to join 360 screws per minute down there with 180 plates per minute up here. And I have to do it in six assemblers. So which means I'm going to have to 6. Wow. All right. Well, that means one of those will go to 2 assemblers, but I've got 9 up here, and each one of these outputs 20. But if I've got 9, and that's going to go to 6 assemblers, then that means that I should merge them into... Well, I can merge them into... Hang on. Let's merge them into 90 each. No. How about 60? 60. Yeah, we'll do 60. So Like with just this is exactly like down below. All right, cool. And the next challenge is going to have to be figuring out a good layout for the assemblers. They are big machines, so, and I'm out of concrete, unfortunately. So if I bring a lift up, we bring it in this direction right here, and it'll clip through here just fine. It's fine. It's not going to get in the way of it. So for some reason, oh, here we go. Right. So yeah, these are ready. I think these are ready. Let's just take a peek at how big the assembler is. It's this big. If I build it here, there's definitely not room to build another one in the opposite direction. But there is enough room to build them all kind of. Well, I'm thinking of actually doing it the opposite way. Let's put it on this side. Right. So we'll put a Mark II between here and here. There's the screws, and then we'll put another Mark II. Well, technically we don't have to put a Mark II for this one because it's only 60 coming out. So we'll put a Mark I right there. And this time we're going to set reinforced iron plate as the recipe. No power. Right, so let's hook up power. And now it's taking the screws and the plates in, and it's building. That's not what it's actually building. That's just a generic little animation. Unfortunately, it'd be cool if it'd be really cool, honestly, guys, if you ever feel inclined to do a bit of extra work to make it look like it's actually making the thing that it's making, that'd be fantastic. And on this side, oh wait, I am definitely out of concrete. So let's go get some concrete. Now, we're going to get the belts out of here. Just a Mark I is fine. And we're going to bring it just, I guess, to the edge of this. We can bring it over here. And this is officially beginning our, well, you know what? Tell you what, I'm actually going to put a merger in because I want to merge with other assemblers. So let's get a merger down. There we are. So we're making, what, 5 per minute? What is it? Oh, you know what? That's right. That's right. Because I'm making enough for 2 assemblers. Oh dear. Oh dear. I did this wrong. I did this wrong. Now I have to remember the best way to handle this because it is a little different. What you want to do is you want to make an assembler next to another assembler, which looks like this. And because we're already at ground level with this one, we're going to go with a merger or a splitter. A splitter right here. We're going to go with another splitter. Oh, no, it's rotated wrong. It's rotated wrong. Here we are. All right. So this is going to split the input from here into there, and then also, well, technically I didn't need a splitter there, but so we'll just put that there. And that goes here. All right. So the big question you would hopefully be wondering at this point is, how on earth do you get the contents of this belt, this output here, to go both into here and into this middle one? Well, the answer is that you do it very carefully. So let's see how much it needs. It needs 60 screws per minute, right? Both of these need 60 screws per minute, which means we're going to get a Mark 1 lift and we're going to reverse it. And we're going to bring it out. The input will be up here. Just like that. The next thing that we do is we get a 4-meter platform, or a 4-meter foundation, right? Like this guy. And put that down. And then probably a ramp, so that we can get up here. And what we want to put up here is a splitter on this one. So that would be, and when you put a splitter, see, when you put a splitter close to one of these lifts, it's like it's clips, it's over clipping here like that, or it's fine here, but you can also put it directly on top of it, which is really cool. So we're going to put it here, and we're going to put another one on this one with the input coming in from that side. And then we'll put a belt going from here to here. And then at that point, we get rid of these foundations. Well, that might be too close. That might be too close. Yeah, that's going to definitely be too close. See, I should have measured these better. Too bad I can't copy and paste. So I have to figure out how much further does this one need to go. So this is the center of where we're at. This is the center of where we want to be. So it's just 2 meters. So I have to move the whole thing 2 meters to the left. Which is right here. We'll put this one right there. Yeah, it's tricky. So this should line up perfectly with that. I think I'm going to go in on the bottom, actually. So why don't we take this one? We'll put the splitter. We'll put one here, and we'll put one Yeah, actually that works really nice because I can just, I'll take the Mark II out of here, and then I'll put, wait, this has to be Mark II. Yeah, it is Mark II. Put a Mark I here, and also here. Because it doesn't matter if it goes in the left or the right side, it's fine. So the screws are taken care of. But now we want to take a Mark I lift, and we want to reverse it like that. Make sure that's coming in this way. There we go. And then we'll put the splitters. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's fine. It's okay. I was going to take this one and just extend it up further, but I wasn't sure. Well, yeah, in fact, we can do that. We can do that. Let's just do that real quick. All right. So what that means is that the splitter goes here and also here. And then we have a Mark I belt going from here to here. And now get rid of these and also this. And we'll put this lift, which is going to be Mark II, not reversed. We want to line it up with that. And we'll put a belt between here and here, which sends the screws in. And you can see what's happening. Screws are coming in both at the machines through this elevated part, right? Just like that. Now, as far as the other ingredient goes, we can actually plug this up and it'll be fine. But we want a splitter, right? We want a splitter from this angle. We want to put it here. Then we want a Mark I belt coming into that. And then another one into there. And then the last one from here to there. And that should bring the plates in. And finally, we're just going to bring the power over. We'll put it right here. Set the recipe and away we go. So these should be working. These should be working. They're making reinforced iron plates over here and over here. And now, let's get rid of that. Because we actually want to move the merger over to make sure the output is facing the right direction. There we go. There we go. Now we have 10 reinforced iron plates per minute. Hopefully. There they are. And they're building up over here because I haven't, I gotta bring them down. We can do that from right about there. There we go. Though it would be really cool if I could bring them along the ceiling. That would actually be the best. Because that way I'm not tripping around them. Alright, let's do that. not the ceiling, but maybe that level. Let's see, how high do we have to make it to match? So 1, 2, 3 maybe? 3? Does that look like it's the same height? Kinda, yeah. Alright, so we'll do one of those over here. There we go. Now, let's bring one over here. 1, 2, 3. And we'll make a belt come from here to here. Oh, no, that's not good. So we'll make another one of these and we'll put it over a bit. 1, 2, 3. Get rid of that. Well, where am I going to stick it? I don't even have a spot designated. I need to make a storage container. Technically, I can just put it, you know, like right here. That'd be just fine. Perfect. Perfect. So now we should have reinforced iron plates coming down here at a rate of 10 per minute and making their way into this storage container. And we're going to have to watch our power very carefully, because the more that I build, the quicker we're going to use up our biofuel. So really the only thing I have left to do up there is to hook up the other 4 assemblers in the same fashion. But I'm not going to do that just yet. I just don't want to use up my power. At this point, I think it's time to research jump pads, because it finally occurred to me what these are for. They're not just to like get yourself up on cliffs or jump over things and land on a landing pad far away. It's like they're to get you up on the top of your build. So let's research that right now. Let's make 50 rotors. We need lots and lots of screws and rods. All right, so now we've got plenty of rotors. 300 plates, 150 cable. You know, I could have brought it over here. I probably should have brought it over here. I can do it some other time. Here we go. Jump pads.
Milestone reached. The Fixit jump pad combines high technology and innovation for optimized factory traversal and an ideal travel experience. Clarification. Ideal travel experience not guaranteed. Individual results may vary. Pioneers are responsible for all workplace accidents resulting from jump pad usage.
Yeah. So let's have a look at jump pads. And they're under transport. Jump pad and U-jelly landing pad, which uses biomass? Okay. All right, so let's see what the jump pad looks like. Where does it go? So it brings you up here. Should we try it? Oh wait, I didn't actually place it. Oh, it's like a multi-step placement process. Here, let's try this again. So what you do is with the build tool still active, You gotta check out the landing spot, and then you say, sure, let's build it there. And what it does is, I think you just walk onto it. You have to power it. Oh man, really? All right. Well, that's rather cool. That's actually really neat. So just go like this and bam, up you go. Don't even need the ramp really. I was kind of hoping it would be a little higher, higher angle. Because, oh my gosh, you can adjust it. Okay, so we're going to try this again. We're going to try this again. I'm going to put it right outside the hub. We're going to put it right here. We're going to aim it. We're going to aim it right here. Then give it some power. Let's see what happens. Wait. It seems that I've been blocked. That didn't work. Let's try it a little bit further back. Alright, so... Wow. So that didn't quite land me where I expected. Also, yeah. Try again. Because ideally, it'd be nice to get up there without using that ramp. See, this to me looks like it puts you in the right spot. Well, it's not ideal. How about... I got an idea. How about we put one right here? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, and now, so right here, we got to put one of these, Need biomass. Dang it. How much biomass? 200! Goodness. Whoops. Just about got myself killed. Let's temporarily shut that down, and let this build up. Incidentally, we do have a backlog. Let's take that. Oh, good. That's nice to see. All right. So here's the thing. Right now, we've got Tier 2 done. But you can't do Phase 3 until you complete the space elevator, Phase 1, to unlock. Objective, build the space elevator. Right, so what's the space elevator cost? Oh, 400 rods, 1,500 wire, 250 plates. And there it is. So the question is, where do we build the space elevator? It's big. Like, it's super big. It's so big that let's just take a peek here at this space elevator. Oh, you can't build that far away. Well, this is how big it is. It's that big. So I could put it over here, like make a whole bunch of platforms or something, and kind of, would it fit in this little gully here? Not really. No, it actually wouldn't. It's almost, whoa, it's almost tempting to just extend the platforms out into this area and just build it on that in the open space. Because, yeah, it's just huge. All right, I need a ramp. Well, there's 200. I think it put me right about here, right? So, really? But does this need to be powered as well? That's just silly. Really? You know, I'm not sure that's any faster than just taking the ramp. It's certainly a lot more unique way of traveling. Should I keep it? I don't know. I'll try it a few times to see if I get annoyed with it. But yeah, I think it's time to build a space elevator. A creature is in the way. Are you kidding me? Yeah, get out of here. So what we'll do is we'll build a lookout tower. Whoa, fuck. All right, I fucked up. Oh, man. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Well, let's, at least I didn't go all the way down. That was freaky, man. Talk about adrenaline. Yeah. Anyway, be more careful. All right, let's judge the size of this thing. It's just so big. Oh, man. Well, will it fit on that? No. Dang, man. How much build distance do I have? Holy cow. Please fit on this. It doesn't fit. Oh, wait. It says missing materials. Of course I'm missing materials. I just used all my concrete and plates. All right. So if that's the reason... well, it looks like it wants to go. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. It's so finicky, though. All right, we'll put it here. Only because it's the only place I can think of putting it. It fits here. So we'll put it right there. Now watch what happens. Commencing project assembly. Build the space elevator. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, here it comes. This is a very cool animation. I love this animation. Watch what it does. I'm just going to jump down. Now watch this. That's cool. So the space elevator comes down from orbit and this thing grabs it. It's like just an anchor. You've built the anchor and then the elevator.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
Wow. Interesting. So, it's a big thing. And I built it in the strangest place possible. So what you do is you give it 50 smart plating, and then you load it, seal it, and send it. And then you're done with that phase. So we need to make 50 smart plating. And smart plating is, well, it's built in the assembler. Okay, let's put an assembler down just real quick to have a peek. Smart plating is made from reinforced iron plate and rotors. I gotta make rotors now. Lots and lots and lots of rotors. Well, I mean, technically 50 rotors, but yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I could complete this right now because I can make rotors by hand. I've done it before, like right there. Should we do it? Should we do the first phase right now? Let's do it. Rotor. Need lots and lots of screws. All right, I got 50 rotors. And over here in this box, I should have a whole bunch of reinforced iron plates. Awesome. Now they can only be made in the assembler. You can't handcraft the smart plating. That's important to know. And you get 2 per minute, which is super slow per assembler. So let's just check the power grid super quick and see what it's looking like. It's not bad. It's not bad, but I probably should pick up some more trees. What we're going to want, we're definitely going to want to get, maybe I could put like 4 assemblers down. I can do 8 per minute. Let's try that. Or 5. Yeah, let's do 5. So assemblers. Yeah. Smart plating. So we got 5 pieces. The best way to do this is go to your inventory, sort, Wait, I thought I had. Oh, it takes rotors to make the. It takes rotors to make the assemblers. So I used up some of my rotors just setting up. Now I got to make some more. Great. So let's split, split, split. And we'll split these as well. Great. All right, now I just got to give it power. Power, 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 power. Okay. This isn't how you're supposed to do it. I just kind of in a hurry. Gotta find a free power pole someplace. There we go. It just blew my fuse. Damn. All right. Ooh. Wow. All right. So I max of 300, what, 376? Well, this is rather disturbing. Oh, dang, man. But how much power do these things actually draw? 15 megawatts each. Oh my. 15. My capacity is 240. All right, well, let's get cracking. I got to get more biofuel generators done. Of course I'm out. Whoa. Oh, there's a power slug in here. See these rocks with the cracks in them? You can actually blow them up with explosives. Oh, fuck. Yeah, don't chase me. Oh, they're still chasing me. Wow. Oh, all right. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the ones in my inventory and I'm going to put one in each of these. 100 in each. So now my capacity is 300. Which may help. Production. Yeah, I can hook it up. All right, we got 16 smart plating. We've been playing for 2 hours. Yes, I know. So that's 20. I got 20. So if you go to the space elevator, see, you can use conveyor belts to pipe it in, or you can just, do this. But we'll give it the 20 that we've got, and we just need another 30. Well, here's another 20. So we just need 10 more. There's 5. Now it's just 5 more. All right. 50. Right. So completed. Project assembly, phase 1, distribution platform. Unlocks tiers 3 and 4. So cargo loaded. Seal. Securing container.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. Highlights are automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of project assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore, and exploit for a better fix-it future.
Nice. So now we just send it. And that's cool. This is a very cool part right here. So you see what it does? There it goes. Up to orbit. Oh, wow. It parted the clouds. Oh, look at that. That's new.
Phase 1 of project assembly completed. This is only the beginning of project assembly, the first step
This is
towards
new.
saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder, not only is Fix-It saving humanity,
cool.
it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work or fix it. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of project assembly.
Oh, wow. And here comes the elevator again. So that big structure up there is at the very top. And that's like in orbit. That's super far away. So, man, that was cool, cool, cool. See, that never happened before. That never happened. And the clouds parted and everything. It was just very epic. Very cool. Look at that. Although it's a bit strange that I can... Oh, no, those aren't the stars. Those are lights on it. Oh, that's neat. That is really neat. Dude, wow. All right, I'm impressed. That was fun. That was cool. Very, very cool. And now we can work on Tier 3, which is coal power. That's what we want to do next. So that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.